So welcome to the February 2025 results meeting. All right, how did we do?
Good.
Good? Yeah, we did really good. Okay, we'll get into the numbers a little bit, but we should be very proud of ourselves. We'll go over the winners, and then at the end, we're going to talk about how to continue to increase your income. All right, because we're all making more money now. We want to talk about continuing to make more money. All right, so you guys know what we ended up with? 855K. Okay, 442 policies exactly sold. So let's get our ourselves for that. Now that was 10K less than January, but that's okay because January is 31 days. That normally happens where January is a little bit bigger than February, sometimes a lot more. But considering that, we did really good. Okay, it's our third best month ever, and compared to last year, February, we were at 506,000. So in 1 year, we sold 350,000 more than we did the previous year. We always want to see where we were last year. We kind of did that during the war ceremony too. It's kind of cool to see how far we've come. All right, so how do we do here? Average sales per agent, we're going to count the 15 that sold for the whole month. Average sale per agent went up to 27.8. Okay, great job there, guys. Even if that was like one policy more, it makes a huge difference for us. So you guys on average are selling 3 policies more per month now. All right, and then policies sold per day went from 1.23 to 1.39. Okay, 1.5 is still our goal. To get the team bonus was 1.3, so that's something that we started off with, so you guys went over that, and we're getting very close to the 1.5 range per day. And what do you guys guess the average premium is nowadays for each policy sold?
17.
No, it's more.
19.
A little bit more.
20.
$2,033 is the average policy nowadays. So now the average premium per agent is 54K. So that's a great number there. Okay, we were trying to get the average agent to 40K. Now the average agent's at 54K. So these are numbers that we should be very happy about because on average agent's 54K. That's very strong. Okay, and that really shows how far we've come. And there's one metric that really helped us get there, which we'll get into too. Team bonus result. How do we do?
We made it.
We did it. All right, let's get up for ourselves. We had to get to 26 agents, 26 policies per agent. Policy total was 442. What do we end up with? 442. Exactly that. So when I look at this here, which made a big difference for you guys, okay, the team bonus results, literally every policy counted. Okay, every single one of you guys, every single policy that you guys counted helped because we hit it on the dot. Also want to say thank you to, you guys should, we should say thank you to Laura and Juan, okay, because their policy, I think was 10, counted and helped. Okay, and also Aurelie joining us helped too because she sold 10 too, or 11 too. Okay, and Yuchan also too, her policies helped too. But one policy, but it helped. We needed that policy, all right? So let's get it up for everybody. Truly a team effort there. Now, yeah, we're gonna continue, okay, with a little bit more detailed rules here, okay? It was something where, you know, some policies got turned a little late, okay? But I decided to count those for you guys, okay? Because you guys had your back against the walls. I mean, it was like 2 agents quitting. I mean, we didn't think that was gonna happen. So for them quitting and for you guys to get even close, I was like, you know what, let's count these, okay? And I wanted you guys to get this bonus this last month. But as we move forward, I just kind of want to have a little bit more stricter guidelines because it's just a lot of money at stake. I don't want to be in that position to have to make those type of decisions. So I just want to make it black and white. It's like, these are the rules. If you guys miss it by one policy, then you guys are going to miss it by one policy next time, okay? So we're going to have these rules here, a little bit more of clear, detailed guidelines that we're going to follow. But you guys did it, okay? It was truly a team effort, and just really proud of you guys that you guys did it together. So we'll talk about that a little bit more later. All right, so some highlights for the month. Aurelie joined us on 2/11. Let's get it for Aurelie. Okay, the DKIA closing book completed, so that was huge there. Okay, completing that whole script there, that's been a big difference maker for us. We also had the 2024 DKIA Award Ceremony just last week for me to give an opportunity to really thank you guys and really show my appreciation for how hard you guys worked last year. So do you guys want to hear from Laura?
No.
All right, let's hear from Laura. Let's hear from Laura. The last group was cheering.
So these are, I think, out of the ones that we're going to go over is just more activity focused, and then also just the agent, the 5-star agent agent of the month. So we had Jeanette with 3 5-star reviews, Iris with 3, Lupe with 3. In total, we had 135 5-star reviews more added on to the ones that we already have. So we are actually at a little bit over 2,000, so 2,008 reviews. Of the 17 teammates active, 10 received at least 1 review, more than half of the team, so 58%. So Genesis with 2 reviews as well, Diana, Jackie, America, Victoria, and Mari with 1 review. So this just shows that our customers are not only happy with the way that we are selling our policies, but also servicing, because we are also getting the opportunity to get customer service reviews from our team CO. So with that being said, like it does help with our marketing. So the Google leads, that's where they usually come from, people searching us up on Google. It helps with closing. It just shows that we're a trustworthy agency. And then it also just helps our own conviction. So it just builds confidence that you guys are doing what you know is right for your client, especially if they're leaving a positive review. So for our 5-star agent of the month, do you guys guess what is? No? It's Angie. So this is her first time winning this category. She overcame the tie on the very last day of February. Okay, so that just shows the importance of giving it your all up until that last day. So Angie, 5-star agent of the month.
All right.
Okay. So I think the biggest thing would kind of just build a connection with each client, whether kind of being friendly with them. If some of you have heard my calls, I think some of you know that I mess around a lot with the clients, but I think that just helps build trust. So I think that's what helped me last month, was just building connection. So yeah, hopefully I get it next month.
This just shows all the activity that you put in, it plays off. You know, the client getting the feedback from us is one thing, but like actually hearing it from people that you're actually servicing is even a higher reward. So congratulations. Now for the most hours worked, we have Alexis at 113, Victoria at 114. There was actually 8 agents over 100% last month, 1 more than January. And can you guys guess what our overall average attendance was for last month? For everyone, for all the agents, for everybody in the office. It was at 100. So higher than January, which was at 94%. We also have Genesis at 100%, Jackie at 102, Espady at 102, Angie at 104, and also Christian at 113. The difference between Christian and Alexis was 0.01%. So I don't know what that amounts to.
I'm up there.
I don't know what that amounts to, but yeah. So Alexis again with 113, Victoria with 114, and the first place most hours worked, we have Mari at 115. So she actually has 9% more attendance than January. She worked a total of 185 hours last month, which was less than January, but February is a short month. So it just shows that she was here throughout the whole month. This is also her best month ever in attendance. So her last best month ever was April of 2024. She was at 113, so she increased that by 2%, and she put in 26 hours of overtime pay. So yeah, so that just shows her availability. I mean, we know that she's shown, commitment, always here, always available, coming in early, staying in late, volunteering to work, certain Saturdays, filling in if someone can't come in. So it just shows the commitment that she has. So thanks, Mari, for showing up last month. Now for the most phone calls. So We actually had Alexis with 2 months in a row in top 3 for most phone calls. He's been in the top 3 for the last 2 months. So we have third place Christian with 468 phone calls. Second place Alexis again with 518. And the first place in phone calls is also in this room. It's Eva. So again, number 1 in payments with 10 payments. Second in tickets with 7. 546 calls were in January, so she actually took more calls this month on a shorter month. Taking calls helps you get quotes, and we've always said that, and we stand by it. So, I mean, I feel like everyone should strategize with answering more calls to avoid missing those potential clients that you guys can close, especially those Spanish call-ins. So prioritize, obviously, we always say prioritize the incoming call. Strategize your day. Prioritize the incoming call, chats, and then call outs, follow-ups, anything that goes through that 3-year day. And then going forward to the next category is going to be the most phone hours. So we have Christian at third place. Christian actually has been in this category for 2 months straight at 75 hours. So already starting the year strong with 75 January, 75 in February, also with a shorter month. Victoria with 80 hours, and the first place finisher, do you guys, not in this room, but do you guys have an idea of what it is? Alexis. So actually Alexis beat Victoria by 1 minute and 12 seconds. So, and he actually put in 2 more hours than in January. Same thing, shorter month, more activity. And it's his 3rd time winning this category. So, it's second time in a row that he's been putting his activity there. So, yeah, let's give it up to these winners. And then I'll pass it on to Dan.
So now I get to do the best month evers here. How many best month evers do you think we had?
Like 10?
We have 5. Okay. 5 is still a good number. Okay, 5 agents with best month ever. I do want to shout out again Areli with a great start to her career. She started on the 11th and she finished with 11 sales and ended up with 10K. Okay, so that's doesn't make the best month category yet, but counting her is 6. So we do have somebody in the room here at 52K. That's right. Let's get up for La Day. Congratulations.
Well, I just want to thank the training team, Laura and Isbidi. I feel like without them, I wouldn't be who I am today. Just my calls. I feel like I've been getting a little bit better day by day. And yeah.
All right, thank you. All right, well, thank you, Dave, for saying that. Yeah, it really makes us feel good because we invested a lot of energy on training this year or last year, and for it to pay off, and it's paying off for a lot of people. But that just shows your adaptability and your enthusiasm towards change. So I really appreciate that. So 24.5 policies sold, 1K more than her last BME, so she's now no stranger to the 50K level, and closing ratio is going up to 26.9%. And getting the closing ratio continuously increasing. So we continue to see improvement in your numbers, which is something that we love to see. And then we have somebody in this room at 54K, best month ever.
Angie.
That's right, let's go for Angie. All right, let's get it.
Different speech.
I think I pushed myself to the limit this past month. I was not leaving the 28th of February at 47K. I was pushing myself to the 50, so I stayed till almost 9 o'clock to finish that off. So I got a 4K policy that night. And yeah, just being consistent and quoting the most that I can. So hopefully I can do better this month. If not, keep going up.
All right, way to go. Well, yeah, that policy too, not only did you close it for yourself, but again, literally every single policy counted. So that extra effort of staying late really helped out the whole team. Yeah. So that's what I really enjoyed about the team contest, is really not only you're doing it for yourself, but for others too. But and then finishing completes at the end, a lot of activity there at the end of the month. But sometimes it's okay to start from the beginning too. But that having your strategy of cramming everything in at the end is okay too. So. Her previous best month was 33K, so that's 21K more. Okay, 104% attendance, 5-star agent of the month, 23 policies sold, $4K in broker fees. In January, her closing ratio was 8%. Okay, so February was 26%. So that's the type of closing ratio increase that makes a huge difference in premium. So let's give it up for Angie one more time for just having just a breakthrough month that's gonna really set the tone for her future months to come. So really excited to see that. 55K, we have somebody in this room here. That's right, let's get up for Eva. Congratulations.
Pretty much just staying active, being alert on the phone calls. A lot of the calls were like I picked them up, and it was like it was a quote, and I would mostly be one call closes, and just staying alert and being here like saying I can't, even though sometimes it wouldn't go to me, but staying alert and just being active, and yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, being alert and just active really gets you more activity, So first in payments with 10, first in phone calls was 593, second in tickets completed, third in just broker fee total. Okay, so that's great, for over 5,000, and 32 policies sold. So you got to get 26 to help out the team, 32 policies, and your closing ratio also went up from 20% to 27%. And that's really the story of how we are doing better now. It's closing ratio. It's number one metric that we kind of keep an eye on with the SSS team. Closing ratios continue to go up, and that just means that you guys are getting better at your skill. All right, we're gonna jump up all the way up to 86K here. More on her, but we could hear from her multiple times today, right?
Wait, what?
All right, let's hear it.
Oh.
How'd you have your best month ever?
I did it.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, no, I am so proud of myself. I really did do like my best every single call. I always said it, like, my coworkers are like I'm gonna close it, and that was like my mentality. And if I didn't, then it was just on to the next one. And honestly, just being consistent, even though I missed a couple days. I think honestly, like God puts you in situations where like you just have to know how strong you are, and that's what honestly motivated me to do my best, and I'm gonna continue to do so.
All right. And then we have somebody in this room, and we're gonna get to her a little bit later for the main award. But we also have somebody in this room with their best month ever. It's Betty with 87K. Unbelievable. That's yeah. You want to? You can go ahead. Yeah, let's get up first, really. Yeah. Okay.
I think like same thing that happened in January. Like I start the month kind of slow because I'm like building up, and then I feel like the last 2 weeks everybody kind of just calls back. This month I've had a lot of breakups actually. A lot of my clients have called me, I went somewhere else, and it's like, okay, but the main point is not to let that get to you. And so I've just been staying positive and then just keep doing what I do every single day and just have faith that at the end of the month you'll still have a killer month. And that's the attitude. Staying consistent. Yeah.
That's right. Thank you. That's great tips there. That's what a good salesperson does. It's like they're just bulletproof, they don't get emotional, they just don't let things affect them, and they just stay enthusiastic, they stay positive, and they just believe in the process of like, hey, if I quote more, if I'm doing a good job, if I have good intent, then sales will come. So that's really a confidence of a veteran sales agent, so that we're seeing in Sveti. All right, Hustler of the Month Award. I would say that the reason you guys got the team bonus, I would say, was due to attendance. Okay, 100% attendance for all 15 agents, that's really what got you guys that. Okay, so keeping that attendance, I think, was really the key there. So with all these incredible numbers here, these are the top 3 nominees: Alexis, Victoria, and Christian. Now, speaking of these 3 here, they were also the top 3 in win-loss report percentage. So that means they won the most percentage of days. Alexis, 83% of the days he won, Christian, 86%, and Victoria won 95% of the days she was working here. So give it up for Victoria there, okay? So this nominee has been nominated here for this award many times, but has never won it. So for the first time, the Hustler of the Month Award for February 2025 goes to Alexis.
I think I had one difficult week where I was sick, but I still try to maintain, like my focus regardless, even from home. I don't like to miss work at all, really, but unless I have to, or or even if I'm a little late, but I still try to make up for it, or I try to stay late if I have to. But I think we do have the correct formula where it reflects with the combination of closing ratio, picking up calls, quoting, and then using the script, everything revised, it'll translate. So I'm going to continue using that formula and continue showing my progress here.
All right, awesome, Francis. Great job. No, I really appreciate that. We have these formulas to try to help you guys. And it means a lot when someone actually says, "Okay, let's follow it and see what happens." It's kind of like means that you trust the formula. And sometimes that's kind of hard to buy in sometimes. So to have somebody that's like, "Okay, this is what I'm told to do. Let's try it and then see what happens," and taking advantage of it is something that we love to see. I think one of the things that I want to just acknowledge him is for the fact that he even got sick, but the reason he's a hustler of the month is because he worked all 4 Saturdays. All right, so that I feel you, bro. All right, but money is a big part of life. Okay, you need money to live in California. Okay, you need money to be able to take care of your family. And family is life, you could say. So kind of like money is life. I mean, some people think like, what the heck? That's like extreme. Like, well, you need money to live. You need money to pay rent. You need money to feed yourself good food. You need money to have time to go exercise. You need, like, what can you do without money? So I think a lot of times people are like, oh, I have a life because I go out and I do this. I have a lot of fun. It's like, well, pretty soon that's going to run out there. So you're going to have to get your finances right, because then you truly have more of a life. So 113% attendance, second in phone calls, first in phone hours, 300 more text messages in the second place finisher, third in quotes, third in most policies sold. So once again, let's get for your Alexis for a great month there. All right, so this is the pulse. This was a shift that we made. We went away from premium a little bit, because the premium we were like selling like 40K. We were thinking we were good, but it's like no, a lot of those are 1-year policies. Like we cannot be happy with 40K months, right? So we shifted it to policy count. And that's what the team bonus is on. So a lot of the focus is on here, and these are the agents that helped us get the team bonus over 26. Victoria 26, Christian 27, Jackie 30, Lupe 31, Mari 31, Eva 32. So great job for you guys. Top 3 goes to Alexis with 37, Jeanette with 39, total policies sold. And in 1 month, how many policies can you sell here?
41.
41. Let's get up for a Spady for most policies sold.
Well, I mean, same thing that you said, like every policy counts. So it's not like, obviously, the bigger premium ones take longer, but it's also important to take the time for the little ones. So that's it. Just, every single one counts.
All right, thank you, Spady. We're gonna have a little data that I'm working on right now. It's actually how many policies, how many carriers you guys sell. Okay, certain agents, 4 carriers, that's it. Okay, certain agents like 13. Okay, so it makes a big difference there. What type of carriers you sell. So I think that is something that is going to be very interesting to see, because that does help your closing ratio if you're comfortable with more carriers. All right, pro level agents here. We have a lot of agents going over 40K. 13 out of 17 agents over 40K. That's 76%. All right, so 40K is something that we are starting to kind of expect now, but these are the agents over 40K level. Now we have the top tier level, which is over 50K. So 9 out of 17 agents, well, actually it should be 15, because 2 of them weren't really here. So, but that's still over half of the agents over top tier. We have over 60K here. We have 5 agents over 60K now. Okay, 29% of agents. And I want to give a shout out here to an agent here, because she was so close to the top 3. Right, just $1,000 right there, but her stats should be worth acknowledging. Number 1 in attendance, 3 Saturdays, 26 hours of OT, 31 policies sold, 100% retention. That helped her out big time. Second in quotes, 4K in commission. She made $7,500 in total pay, including her commission or OT. So let's get up for Marty for just having a great month. Okay. All right, now big baller agents here. All right, Jackie, new tier unlocked here. Okay, the extra 0.5%, 2 agents, okay, so that's more than 11% of the agents making it. So that's an extra 0.5% that they earn. For the first month, we introduced this tier, 75K and up, and we have Jackie and Spady, and more on them later. All right, third place most premium. All right, let's get up for Alexis. Starting off the year in the top 3 for 2 months in a row now, okay? Starting to get comfortable in this top 3 position. First in phone calls, first in hours, second in phone calls, first in text message with 793, third in quotes with 155, 113% attendance, worked all 4 Saturdays one more time. Okay, third in policy sold with 37, and top tier agent there. And he did $7,500 in broker fees, so making $1,200 in broker fee commission. Total commission, $4,900. Add that to his total pay, $8,400 is what he made last month. And we could talk here about his individual production, but I think what I want to really thank him for is how he helped the whole team. Because when the team bonus came out, we need agents like this that are very enthusiastic and like, hey, let's do this, or you better do it, or just in general, just caring and about not just his own production, but other people's production. And those are the type of leaders we want in this agency. So thank you for your enthusiasm with this team bonus and also finishing in the top 3. Let's get up for Alexis.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'm thankful to be here again. And with everything, like with our new opportunities, I'm glad we made it to the policy count. It didn't make a difference in the check, and I expect to see another difference. I mean, it's like a selfish thing, like part of like I want to make money, but I also have done like I know my policy count has been high, so that's been helping to the team, right? And we depend on each other, right? So everyone else can pick it up. And for us to get there, because a half percentage doesn't make a huge difference if you sell the right amount of premium, and that's going to make a difference in our lives, right? Individual lives, whatever we want. Like you said, money is life. Whatever we want to provide happiness for our families, for ourselves, in a healthy way, investing in yourself. So even though it's just insurance and policies, it does translate to that. So I'm just thankful to be here and being able to help our team.
All right, definitely. Definitely helped us out in a huge way. Wow. All right, now we're getting in some big numbers, some more. Second place most premium here. Let's get out for Jackie with 86K. Okay. She's been in the top 3 2 of the last 3 months. Before this month, only agents that got over 80K. Very short list here. Okay, Alexis, Janet, and Enrique. So 80K territory is very hard to get to. Her previous best month was December at 62K, so she went over by 24K there. Attendance 102%, increased her closing ratio from 20 to 26%, 30 policies sold, 5,000 broker fee, 86% retention. Now she got the baller status and the team bonus, so that's 9% commission there. That means she made exactly $5,000 in commission and she made $8,000 in total pay. Absolute breakthrough month for her. I'll just tell you guys with Jackie, there's just 2 things I could share about her. Okay, that helps her. This is her what makes her stand out. Okay, she works hard. Okay, and she says credito or debito. That's good.
I just want to say thank you to everyone. I'm honestly like I genuinely mean it. Like I'm so happy to have a team like you guys. Like I love like coming to work, believe it or not. Especially like it's like my little getaway from like reality, I guess. And just being here, honestly, like I am happy, and I'm proud to say that I am like working with you guys, and every single one of you guys I've said it plenty of times, you guys motivate me, believe it or not. I believe that we can all like make it, and that's what like helps me too. And for me it's just we're just going up now. Like I don't want to go backwards, and if I made it this far, like I want to continue. So yeah, I want to make it possible.
All right, Jackie. Let's keep it going. Thank you for your hard work. Let's get into the agent of the month here. All right, before we present to Spady here, I want to let you guys know she was in the top 3 now, 2 months in a row to start off the year, 16K more than last month, 87K for the first time, best month ever, 102% attendance, 52% closing ratio, which is unbelievable, number 1. First in policy sold with 41. Commission-wise, she had 86% retention. She does have the Victoria referral, 0.5% there. Team bonus, 0.5% there. New baller tier, 0.5% there. So she made 9.5% commission last month. So that makes her commission 5.6K. Add that to her base, she made over $9,000 last month. And one of the things I want to share with you guys is her leadership in the morning huddles too. Because it's very interesting to me that every single person that had their best month ever was what? was in the late shift. Okay, so that makes me feel like I gotta step it up with my team here. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't know. It could, huh?
Switch.
You guys want a different one? But yeah, so
I said switch.
and her morning huddle team, 6 out of 7 had above average closing ratio too. So yeah, way to unlock the baller tier for herself as well. Fresh off winning our Agent of the Year award last month and current year-to-date leader. She's averaging 2 months now, 79K this year. So our Agent of the Month for February 2025. Let's get up for Sweetie.
I'll say something different this time.
Okay.
I do want to say this is actually the most consistent job that I've ever had, and I'm really thankful to be here. I think there's no cap, literally. Like, you can make as much money as you put in the work for. We're all in the same place. We all have the same opportunity. Just keep that positive mindset, and I'm really, really thankful to be here. Seriously. Like I said, it's the most consistent I've ever made, and I'm just happy that we all have that in us because we're all here. So let's get it.
All right, thank you, Sweetie. Just like we talked about in the last week, very grateful for you too, Sweetie, and all you guys, because it is important to understand the opportunity we have here, because the more we understand it, the more we value it, the more we'll take advantage of it. All right, guys, so great month there once again, and I want to switch over to how to continue to increase your income.